So today I had an appointment, right? I had this appointment at 2 p.m. I get on the road and I already know that I'm running late. I check my Apple Maps. It says I'm going to get there at 2:05. I was like, okay, I'm still gonna, I'm a rush there. I'm gonna make it there either way. Somebody calling me.
Hi, baby.
I'm making video. Say hi.
Oh. Hey, chicken nuggets. How is everybody doing?
I'm gonna call you right back. Anyway, I had this appointment 2 p.m. and I already know I'm running late. I'm rushing. There's an exit I'm supposed to get off. Now it's one of those exits like where it's like it's like a split and it's like you kind of have to you just have to make it. If you don't make it, you just miss it. Well, I didn't make it. I missed it. It said that instead of getting there at 2:07 or whatever time it said, I was gonna get there at 2:25, which this is an appointment that I need to sit in for like an hour. So me getting there, by the time I park and everything, I already missed like more than a half hour. I wasn't gonna do it, so I had to cancel the appointment. I was starting to get really, really frustrated and like really upset with myself over the fact that I missed this appointment that I knew, I could have made, and this, that, and the third. And angel numbers are something that I'm going to talk about more frequently on this channel, probably because I believe in them and I believe in God and I see a lot of different things. Saw the angel number 222, and a lot of that has to do with trusting your path, trusting your intuition, new beginnings, things like that. And I wouldn't stop seeing 222 while I decided that I had to cancel this appointment. I think one thing that I have to constantly remind myself, that I want to remind you guys today, is trust the timing of your life and trust things aren't happening how you want them to. Right? Now, those are two different things. First off, trust the timing of your life. There is going to be days where it feels like you're kind of just like running a race and you can't win and you can't lose. You're just like constantly running this race and you don't know what direction you're gonna go in. And it sucks, like you keep running your body down dry. You keep feeling like you're just running, and there's no direction to where you're going. You don't know where you're going. You have to trust the timing of your life. Some things just don't happen how you want them to. And that's the next point. Some things don't happen how you want them to. Things just happen the way that they're supposed to. You have to trust that everything is happening for a reason. This is annoying when you don't like that reason, or this is quite annoying when you just want to do something very specific in your life and you're just, you just want to do it. You just want to do it. Doesn't matter how it happens, you just want it to happen. But a lot of the times, that energy that you're putting out when you want something to happen that bad is actually forcefully pushing away what you want to happen. Every single week, and I'm just going to let y'all know at this point, this appointment is a therapy appointment. And every single week, I try to be on time to this therapy appointment. Like, I really try, and I really want to be on time. I'm never on time. To the point where today, I couldn't do it. And it really bugged me. Like, it bugs me a lot. But, like, I'm putting out this energy that I want to do it so badly and I want to be there so badly that I'm actually forcefully putting it away. Sometimes this actually happens in a lot of other areas in your life. For example, relationships or friends. There's times where you want to be friends with somebody, or let's just say you wanted to date somebody and you really, really like this person. Like, you're really, really attracted to this person. You really want to date this person. Every time you think about speaking to them, it's different than when you're actually speaking to them. When you think about speaking to them, everything plays out a certain way. But then you realize that real life doesn't play out how it does in your head all the time. So you start to talk to this person and you're like, oh, and you freeze and you're stuck in the freeze frame and you don't know what to do. Then it just doesn't work out the way that you wanted it to. Well, keep in mind that not only do things not happen the way you want them to, they happen the way that they're supposed to. But whatever energy that you put out is what you're going to get back. If you're feeling worried and you're feeling upset, you're going to attract things that will make sure to validate that feeling or emotion that you're putting out. If you're feeling like you're going to be late, and you're feeling like you're going to be late, you might be on time. You might not be late. You might not run into any issues. The more you think about those issues, the more that you're telling the world and you're projecting to the world that not only do you not trust it, but that you want to see those issues happen. Now, some people might say like, oh, well, I don't want bad things to happen to me. I don't want to have to worry about this or have to worry about that. When you think really, really, really long and hard about something negative, for example. Like when you're thinking really, really long and hard about something bad going to happen and you don't want it to happen, it's hard to not have that thing happen because whatever you feel internally is always going to be projected on your external environment. So whatever you feel on the inside, you will always get a direct reflection of that thing on the outside. Whatever energy that you have within yourself, you're going to see on the outside. For example, there's times where I've been around people who I consider my friends or people who I considered, close to me. And I realized that the energy that I was putting out to them, it wasn't always the best, so I wasn't getting the best back. Then again, how you can tell if you have fake friends or how you can tell if you have people who aren't really the best is if you put out good energy and they almost either can't really mesh with your energy or it just doesn't feel right when you speak to them or it feels very forced. That's how you can tell if you have a fake friend, but that's probably a whole other video that I should make. Anyway, nothing happens the way that you want it to. It happens the way that it's supposed to. And I hate having to tell myself this all the time because I always want things to happen the way that I want them to. But they don't. They never do. If they happen the way that I wanted them to, I would have already been this big artist, blown up, big YouTuber, just everything that I've ever wanted already would have happened. And then I'd still be searching for something else to want. Because at the end of the day, you're always going to want something else. Like, we're human beings, we're people, and we can never just be satisfied with what we already have. But if you don't satisfy yourself with what's in front of you, nothing that's coming in the future or nothing that you want to come, once it finally comes, you'll never be satisfied with it, and it'll never make you happy because you were never happy with what was already in front of you. So like, if I don't appreciate this camera and the fact that it's able to make me make very, very high quality videos to put out for you guys, I'm never gonna appreciate it. So I'm gonna keep buying more cameras. I'll keep buying more cameras, and then I'm just not going to get anywhere with it. If I don't appreciate the people who are in my life, I'm not going to look at anybody else in my life or appreciate them in any way, shape, or form. If new people come into my life, I'm not going to appreciate them because I didn't appreciate the people who are already here. Things do not happen the way that you want them to. They happen the way that they're supposed to. Nothing happens the way that you want it to. Some things do. But the things that do always feel a little off. And usually when you do something and everything works out exactly how you want it to, it almost feels artificial. Like, it almost feels like, it feels artificially controlled. It doesn't feel real. Things that feel real, things that create actual enjoyable moments in your life, things that create positivity, a lot of good things in our life didn't come how we wanted them to. They came just how they were supposed to. They just came because the world and God and the universe put it out there in a certain way so that we can actually enjoy it. But it didn't happen how we wanted it to. Trust the universe, trust yourself, let go of your worries, and trust that everything is working out how it's supposed to. Trust that everything is gonna happen the way it's supposed to. I have to really tell myself this a lot today, and it's okay. It's okay if you have to remind yourself things over and over and over again until you get it. It's almost like I was never that good at math in school. If I had to look over one problem 70 times until I understood it, it's what I should have done and it's what I had to do because that's what it would take for me to understand it. So if it takes you repetition and repeatedly telling yourself, I'm gonna be okay, I'm gonna be okay, I'm gonna be okay, I'm gonna be okay, trust that things are working out, things are working out, things are working out, things are working out. If you have to tell yourself that like crazy, don't beat yourself up for it. In fact, don't beat yourself up for anything. It's okay to take responsibility for doing things that you should have done. It's okay to take responsibility if something backfired and, you have to take responsibility for it. It's okay to do that, but never beat yourself up. Never beat yourself up. I can't beat myself up for not making it to the appointment because if I did, I'm going to be stuck in this negative cycle and it's just going to put out negative energy. And you know what that's going to do? It's going to spring energy and it's going to spit negative energy right back to me. And I don't want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these videos. I'm going to smile at y'all. I'm going to put out positive energy because that's what I want to get back. Whatever you put out is exactly what you get back. Trust that everything is working out, not how you want it to, but how it's supposed to. Trust that the universe, God, whoever you believe in, whatever you believe in, if you just believe in yourself, trust that it's going to work out for you. And it's all going to be okay. Swell Armani.